Well, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday today, and I just thought I'd take you on a little trip to Antarctica today. It is quite cold up here, and as you can see by our background, I am bringing you another nonfiction book today. And today, our book is called Penguins Are Awesome! So, let's learn a little bit about penguins today. So remember, when it's a nonfiction book, that means it's a true story about stuff. So here's our title page, Penguins Are Awesome by Jacqueline J. Cox. And of course, remember, we have our table of contents. So this tells you what the book is going to be about and what pages you can find that information on. So let's get started with Penguins Are Awesome. Well, penguins are swimming birds. A penguin dives into the icy ocean. It flaps its flippers and speeds through the water. Penguins are amazing swimmers and divers. They spend more time in the water than any other bird. Take a look, he's just diving in there. Black and white penguins. Penguins can't fly. They have flippers that help them swim. Their waterproof feathers are black and white. Some penguins also have yellow, orange, or red coloring. Penguins have short legs. They waddle when they walk, and their bodies are long. Check them out. See how some of them, they do have different colors on them. There are 18 different types of penguins. The smallest weigh 2 pounds. They are 14 inches tall. That's just a little bit longer than a ruler. Those are kind of small, huh? Well, the largest penguins are almost 4 feet tall. They can weigh up to 90 pounds. So, boy, 4 feet tall is almost as tall as me, about 1.5 feet shorter. So I didn't realize penguins could get that tall. See, Mrs. Monica learned something. 4 types of penguins live in Antarctica. It's the coldest and windiest place on Earth. Feathers and a thick layer of blubber keep penguins warm. Penguins hunt for food in the water. Look at all of them. On land, penguins waddle, hop, or slide. They move fastest on their stomachs. They slide on the slippery ice. Zoom! Their strong toes and claws push them. And here, let's see if you can see the picture of their, that's their claws right there. Wow. Finding food. A hungry penguin plunges into the ocean. The penguin spots a tasty fish. Snatch! It swallows the fish whole. Penguins hunt krill. They also eat fish and squid. Penguins eat up to 2 pounds of food each day. Wow. Now, remember, I read you a book before that had talked about krill. Do you remember what other animal ate krill? Think about it for a minute. If you said seals, you were right. Yes. Penguins dive into the icy waters to look for food. Some types of penguins hunt alone. Others hunt in groups. Penguins spend more than half of their lives in the water. They can hold their breath for 20 minutes. I did not know that either. 20 minutes underwater. So that penguins can hold their breath 5 minutes longer than your recess lasts at school. Could you imagine running around and playing and holding your breath that entire time? That's pretty amazing. Family life. Penguins live in groups. During mating season, groups come together. Thousands of penguins gather at a nesting spot. These large groups are called colonies. Some are so big they can be seen from space. That's pretty wild, but look at all those penguins out there. That is a lot of penguins. Some penguins build nests with rocks and feathers. Others don't build nests at all. Many types of penguins lay 2 eggs at a time. Others lay 1. The mother and father take turns keeping the egg warm. They also take turns hunting for food. When a chick hatches from the egg, both parents care for it. Oh, look at the little baby. A chick is brown or gray and fuzzy. Its feathers are not waterproof. The water is too cold for a chick. The mother and father bring the chick food. Adult feathers take up to 13 months to grow. Once a penguin has its adult feathers, it can go into the water to hunt. Wow, 13 months. That's just a little over a year that it takes for their adult feathers to come in. And the parents have to take care of it for a full year. Now, if you remember when we had learned about seals, the seals start catching their food immediately from when they're born. Very different. Ooh, staying safe. Penguins in Antarctica have no predators on land, but the ocean is full of danger. Leopard seals and killer whales hunt penguins, but a penguin's colors help it hide. From below the water's surface, a penguin's white stomach blends in with the sunlight. If a predator spots it, a penguin zigzags to escape. So there's one of our leopard seals. Remember we read about the leopard seals in the book about seals? Yeah, how they like to eat penguins. Poor little penguin. Oh, penguins live up to 50 years in the wild, but their habitat is shrinking. Climate change is melting the polar ice. People are catching more and more krill to sell and eat. This leaves less food for the penguins. Penguins are not like any other birds. They can't fly, but they love to swim. Birds are found all around the world. Penguins are one of the few that can survive the icy tundra. So that's the end of our story there. And some of you third graders, you might recognize the word tundra. You guys, I know in third grade, study biomes and stuff. So this is one of them. So remember, in our nonfiction books here, we have a glossary at the end. Remember, these are words that we hear that we might not know what they are. So in our glossary, let's take the word tundra, for example. A tundra is a cold area where trees do not grow. The soil under the ground in the tundra is permanently frozen. So that's why the penguins like to live there. So I read more in internet sites if you want more information. And to remember, in these books we have our critical thinking questions. So I think I'm gonna go with number 2. Remember, this question says, thousands of penguins gather together during mating season. What is this large group of penguins called? Does anybody remember? Oh, it was a colony. Yes, colonies. Yep. And then remember our index if we want to find something. Wow, look, there's a lot of pages that talk about their food. So if we want to learn about what kind of food penguins eat, we can go to any one of those pages. So that's a little bit of news about penguins. I hope you enjoyed the book. It's getting a little cold back here in Antarctica. So I'm going to go hang out and play with my friends the penguins some more. So I hope you're all having a great day. Come check in with me tomorrow and we will find another book for our Fabulous Friday. Have a good day, guys. Bye.